Well, here we are on this dam breast again. You can see my 2-track right there. And we had one work the top trail last night. Got a big possum. Pretty big old silver fox right there. Nothing in that one down there where we had the coon the other day, but you can see this is just a beautiful area. Just follow that sign. Trail coming right up by that culvert, that tree working right up here, that trail going out the side, and it also went down over into that bottom. But just really cool, good start to the day. It's about our 6th or 7th trap, first critter, but just a big old possum. We'll get him taken care of. We're actually pulling today. We're going to be heading to Kansas tomorrow, and we're going to go down to Midwest Whitetails. Good friend of mine, Seth McGinn, the owner of the Can Cooker. We're going to go down on his property and see if we can put some of the coons that he's having problems eating all his deer. He's got feeders with sometimes 20, 25, 30 raccoons on it at a time, and he's just got a serious problem. We'll probably throw some coyote sets in, maybe try and catch a bobcat or two when we're down there as well. But pretty good start to the day. We'll get this possum taken care of, get these pulled up, and move down the way and see if we have anything else. Oh, here we are on this corner that we showed you the other day. Right here where this fence line comes through and goes down over that valley, comes up here. The wind's blowing away from the camera, so anything that comes up that way or comes through that gate or whatever is going to work right into our set. And obviously we did. We did have something. It's a small circle. It wasn't a coyote, either a big possum or a raccoon, but I don't, come out here and say it's all great and fine and dandy. We have things like this happen all the time. Probably a coon. Those 550s are not a good coon trap unless you get them, in the back foot. They can work their way out with that offset jaw, and a small possum. Actually, a possum doesn't even set them off a lot of times unless you get them by the back foot. So I'm probably thinking that's a raccoon. But you can see we had him in there for a little while, and he worked his way out, and that's all right. That's one that'll be here next year and give us a chance to come back and know that we have some critters here. But just an awesome spot right here. I knew that, this spot should get some action, and we obviously got some action. It wasn't exactly what we wanted, but, that stuff's going to happen on the line. If you put enough traps in the ground and you put enough sets out there, you're going to have misses, you're going to have losses, you're going to have a lot of different things happen that just isn't the best thing going that day. But it doesn't matter. Night critter's out running around. He'll be fine. And we're going to pull that up, but we definitely had something. We'll get it out of the ground and go see if we actually had one that stayed in the trap. Well, we're walking in here again to this corner post. We actually caught one close to the post today. We had the raccoon the first night in this one right here, and today we got a really big grinner. He's a big damn thing. Nice one. But actually, they're such a cool animal, possums. But he was obviously probably working right under that. Had the trap right here, and yeah, we're still full of bait in that trap, so he didn't come down and clean us out. That's one good thing with a coon buster. We don't get cleaned out a lot, ever. The hardness of some of the things that we have in there, it makes them pull that trigger. And that's just a good fitting end to this spot. We got 2 coons here and a possum. We got that coon over there to the right. We got the coon here the first night, and we got a big possum. That's actually a really big possum. But you know, if every place you stopped and sat, you know, we have 4 traps here. 4 traps, we've got 3 critters. If every place that you stop and trap, you catch 3 critters, that makes me happy. That's pretty good for me. I don't know, maybe somebody else would have more of a number they wanted to reach, but if I put my time in and put a couple traps in an area and catch 3-4 critters over a few days, I'm happy, and that gives me plenty of stuff to do after we're done setting too. Just a beautiful possum right on this fence post here where they crawl under, and just another beautiful day here. Oh, we're coming in here, this trail right here, nothing. 3 nights, 4 nights, whatever we've been here, absolutely nothing. And they're still full of bait, nothing around them. But something's tore up over here. I actually haven't walked over yet. Yep, there he is. Oh, he's a big one. He's a big old coon. Boy, he's dark too, real dark. Nothing in this one though, and that's full of bait as well. This is where we had that possum. Can't remember if it was yesterday or 2 days ago, but we had that possum here, and we got ourselves a real big dark raccoon. And we'll get him taken care of. We are pulling today. As we said, we're pulling, but we're right on this little pond. We got the farm equipment behind us here. You know, the possums, the skunks, the raccoons. We haven't got many skunks. Never really have got many skunks here in Illinois, but you can see that trail goes right up through there. They got it just wore down up to where the cow yard is. You can hear the cows in the background. But you find these trails, give yourself a few days to let them work it and get back on them and work their way through. You're not going to catch something every night in every set. It's just not going to happen, and once you catch them, they're gone. So you have less critters to catch. So as time goes on, you catch fewer and fewer, and you have to just take that with it and learn it. Learn when to, you know, pull them, learn when to get out of there. We never go into an area. That's one thing I do want to say. We never go into an area trying to take every critter out of there that we're after. It doesn't matter if we're trapping. Well, once in a while, if we do need to go in, that's not true. Once in a while, if somebody needs the beaver out of there because they're, you know, flooding their area or whatever, we try and get every beaver. But when we go into an area and trap raccoons and nest raiders and things of that nature, you've seen it before. I let one go on every trip. It's one of the things I like to do, and it just provides for a future resource. And we got ourselves a really nice big healthy raccoon there today. That's gonna be a 3X for sure. He is a beast, but pretty awesome. We're gonna pull these up, and I'm sure these trails and our sets will be in them the next time we're back here. Well, here we are at that cattle yard, feedlot, whatever. This is where we had the 2 coons over a couple days. That muddy coon yesterday, that trap was so muddy, I just actually pulled it up and I only had 1 working set here, and we got an absolute hog of a possum. He is huge. Look at the size of that thing. Jeez. He's got to be 8, 9 pound, maybe 10. Monster. Anyway, just a really cool spot. I'm surprised it got down to 24, 25 degrees last night. And we're catching a lot of possums today. We caught more possums today than we caught the first 3 nights. But, you know, here's another spot though. Right along this feed yard where they come right out. You can see the trail where it goes back in by the fence. And that's 3 critters, 2 nice coons, and this really, really big possum. He's just a monster. And then, you know, across the way is the house and the other storage facility where we've caught the other possum today and 2 coons previously. So we've worked this bottom pretty good. And on the other side over to the left, we've caught a possum and a raccoon down there. So we've caught quite a few of them out of here. I know Jenny was having problems with them getting in this barn and stuff, but just pretty good ending day when we're pulling. Pull day is always a hit or miss. You don't know if you're going to have anything, and sometimes it's a day when you have some critters in your traps, and today is one of those days. So we'll get that possum taken care of, pull that trap up, and go check the rest of the line.
Email us today for a free catalog to browse all of our traps and snares, baits and lures, and much more. Get all of your trapping and predation control needs by emailing to info@NorthAmericanTrapper.com for your free catalog. Proven products equals proven conservation.
Well, we're going into my favorite trail here, and the first 2 nights there was nothing, and I put myself out on a limb, but I see big coon over there, and I see a big coon over there. We got a double last night right on this trail. I love it. I absolutely love this trail. It's that short point between the edge of the woods and the short point over here, and you can see we have a nice coon in this one. That's a really big coon. Yeah, that's a beauty. Look at the size of that coon. My, oh my. That is a beauty. But we got one right here where it comes up out of the woods. And as you see, the distinct trail that goes at the most narrow point that I've showed you in previous years. And this year we set it again, and the first 2 nights there was nothing, and I was a little worried. I'm like, man, I talked that place up and we're not gonna have anything, and we got 2 absolute bruisers today. And look at the back ends on these things. They are just big Illinois coon right there. Just big coon. But pretty cool. That was a nice sight to see. The critters were running last night. This is coon, I think 3 and 4, and we've got 3 possums, I think. But ultimately, this trail right here, I said it every year, I love it. It's the shortest point between that edge of the woods and that edge of the woods. And it's just a gorgeous area that will produce every year. This is one of those trails that I know is going to produce every year. I said I knew it was going to produce, and I started worrying. As I said, the first 2 nights there was nothing in it, but coming in and having a quality double today. These are both really nice coon, triple XLs. Having both of these on that trail, right on that point where it jets out. Come back here next year and I guarantee you we'll have one on that corner and we'll have one on that other corner, because it just didn't get any more picture perfect than that right here. So pretty awesome. Well, here we are coming up on this corner place where we have 3 sets, and we got another one today, so that works. And we got them right there. Nice big raccoon. These are all really nice size raccoons. He's in the middle set. That's not usually the case. He's in the middle set. There's where we had the one 2 days ago there on that corner, and that's the middle trap. And then there's the trail, and there's the third trap. So he's in the middle trap, but we'll get him taken care of. We are pulling today. We're having a pretty good day. We're catching almost every stop. We're catching 1 or 2 critters, and pretty good way to end the day. They were obviously running last night, and I know it gets redundant. Put those traps where they got to bump their nose on it, and they are going to work that trap. It's just it's like clockwork. They just do not go by them without working them. And you know, it's not hard. You just have to go out, find these trails, follow the animal sign, and put your traps in accordingly, and you will be successful as well. Well, we're heading down here to this dam breast where we had the 2 possums yesterday. And nothing on the right, but nice coon on the left. And the set that we had to double in over there on the side of the pond, nothing in it. We got that double the first night and nothing in it, but we did catch 2 possums here yesterday, and we caught a coon here today. So we're maybe catching them coming up out of this bottom right here before they get around the pond. So we're probably catching them when they're maybe staying down in there and coming up crossing this to get to there every night. And you know, we're obviously on the good trail down here, but we got that double there the first night and ended up catching a double on possums here yesterday. But you can see this trail here comes right out, splits right there. Nothing in that DP today, but that trail goes right across, and we got ourselves a nice raccoon waiting for us here today. So that's 3 critters in these 2 sets, plus 2 over there the first night, so that's 5. And then we caught 2 all the way up there in that corner, one we just showed you, and the big one we got the other day. So that's 7 nest raiders out of here in 3 nights. And this is a nice coon, and we're gonna get him taken care of, pull these up. But you know, I know it's redundant, but it's that simple. Just find these trails, put these dog proofs on them. We're throwing in our coon buster and magnet, but you know, raccoons, possums, skunks, the occasional skunk, they are not hard to catch. And you just find the trails, put them in there, and you will be spending a lot of time in the shed. Well, we're down in here. We're going to pull this stake out. I don't see the trap. The trap's down. I don't know what we got. I don't think we got anything. I think that something happened, because I think that the beaver would be sticking up. Hey, we do have a beaver. How about that? All right. There's another one. That's probably the mate. Ooh, that's a big one there, boy. That is a big old beaver, front foot. Definitely deep enough to drown him with the front foot, but he's about the same as the other one yesterday. Nice nice beaver. What a great spot. You know, we come in here and, you know, the dam, it's been dry and the water's receded a little bit. And down below, check its tail. One thing you can do when you catch a beaver is check its tail, and if there's fresh bite marks, sometimes that means there's another beaver in the area because they're trying to get them out. But that's pretty awesome. We checked down below where we had those. We caught that coon yesterday, and we're going to finish up and check those when we leave here today. But they were, obviously there was no beaver sign down there, and I said, well, let's just head up. And we head up, and here is our prize. We got 2 beaver in 2 nights. Same set right here. Just awesome. Getting them out of here for the farmer. They'll be able to not worry about them in there terrorizing their crops. And these slide wires that we make for beaver really work. As you can see, it's like lightning quick going down this cable. He did twist it up a little bit. This one won't be able to be reused. We're pulling today anyway, but when they're kinked up like this, you don't want to use them because you'll end up losing animals. But it's just lightning quick when you get them and they fly down that cable. But that's a really nice big beaver. Again, that's probably a 35-40 pound beaver, and we're gonna pull out. And just really awesome that we were able to come in here and get these out of here for them. I know they wanted them out of here, and we were able to do that. But you can see the setup, not very much to it. We have our upper anchor that goes through the top loop that stabilizes it here at the top, and then we have the lock that's on the chain to the trap connected, and when they get in, they go flying right down it. And we have a center block here for the weight. And ultimately, another really nice beaver, and I'm pretty excited. That's pretty awesome. Another really big beaver. Awesome. And the only other thing we did besides having the block, the trap, the slide wire, and the upper stake is we just used the scent mount he had there, and we put our own caster lure on it. Put the caster lure on it twice, and we're 2 for 2 over the last couple days with this set. Pretty awesome. Mark's actually being very quiet up here. Are you happy, Mark?
Woo!
We got him out of here for you, buddy.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, we got him out of here for you. I told you I'd bring some beaver equipment. I brought about 5 traps, and we ended up setting 2 and ended up catching a beaver for you.
Good deal.
So I can, as you can tell, Mark's pretty happy.
Oh yeah. New beaver underwear on the way.
Absolutely. But we'll get this packed up. But as you can see, find this open water, put your scent mounds in, have good equipment. This is the Duke number 4 that we were using. Our Dakota series slide wire with our mini cam lock, aggressive lock to where it won't come up with the teeth, the drowner, and then the upper stability. And there's really not a lot else that goes into it, and we'll get this taken care of and head on down the road. Well, here we are on that beaver flow. You can see we got a skunk in that DP, and he's caught where we caught the coon yesterday. Nothing in this trap right here. And then over here you can see we got a really big raccoon in this bottom trap right here. So just that trail was bare. I knew we were going to catch something there. There's just too many tracks, too many different things that were going on, and ultimately we got a nice double here today, skunk and a raccoon, and we're pulling up, but we'll take care of them. And that's actually a really pretty skunk. He's got a real nice white stripe going down, and we'll get him taken care of, get the raccoon taken care of. As you can see, he's over there trying to hide. But just pay attention. These two trails working along this old beaver flow, they were packed down, and I knew we were going to have an opportunity to catch some stuff here. But pretty awesome way to end the day.
North American Trapper Predation Packages. Get any one of our specific trapping packages that has been ultimately designed to help you become the master predation controller of your farm, ranch, or hunting lease. Control the predators that are costing you time and money, and get out there trapping today with one of our North American Trapper Predation boxes. All of the packages come with the trapping essentials to get you out in the field, plus an instructional DVD that will show you the way. Visit us at NorthAmericanTrapper.com and start breaking dirt today.